ついに深淵の太陽にたどり着いたぞ。太陽というのに、ものすごく暗いな。
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we note a rather sharp drop somewhere around here?
ここのどこかにトアースがいると思うんだけど、なんか隅になってる人がいる。ということはあれか。例の機械が近くにあるってことか？お？なになに？
Full of surprises, aren't you?
Look at the size of this place.
Many spirits stir here, edged with anger, violence.
We light our own path now, Watcher.
Can you do that again? I had something in my eye. Missed most of it.
今まで溜め込んできた魂が、アドラに宿って道を照らした。ここはどうやら、魂を溜め込んだり解放したり、操ったりするのが前提の場所のようだ。ということは、トアースも間違いなくここにいる。
Let's go! Let's go!
さすがにこんな場所だと、敵も骨がないというか、魂がないというか、不気味な場所だ。これはドレイク？人がドレイクを刺激してここで争っていたのか？
That's not very helpful.
Yeah. Let's go! There's a lesson to be taught!
Let's be quiet.
Let's go!
どうも魂の解放に反応して、魂のない体が蘇ってしまうみたいだな。これは厄介。ワエル。って偽の神様の一人か。なんでこんなところに？
You understand the value of a mystery watcher. A buried scroll, a hidden truth. These are my ways.
一体私に何をさせるつもりだろう。ワエルの話では、ボーディカの元に集められた魂を、いずれの神の案とも違い、ただ解放するだけしろという。それによって、神にも人にもわからない新たな世界に突入させるのが最善なんだそうだ。
That is a word for endings, and this is but a crossroads. Even I do not know what you would choose.
ワエル。謎めいた存在だけど、私はハイレアに従って魂を戻すのがいいと思うんだよね。こっちは崖？お、 飛び越えられそうなとこか。相模さんがつまずいた。相模さん、犠牲になりすぎでは。アイテム入手のための隠し道だったのか。ここはこれだけっぽいね。相模さん、なんで相模さんばっかり被害に遭うの？どういうこと？ひどいいじめを見た。さてさて、溜め込んだ魂を解放して、どんどん道を進んでいこう。さすがにラストダンジョンっぽいだけあって、敵も手強いけど、こんなんじゃ時間稼ぎにしかならないんだよな。しかしこのドラゴン、妙に硬いっていうか、あんまり攻撃が当たらないみたいなんだよね。厄介だな。しかし、どこ行ってもトアースの姿は見えず、ここで会えるものと思ったけど、まだもう少し先にいるらしい。さて、いよいよ大詰めかな。ここからは雰囲気優先のため、あんまり喋らなくなっちゃうよ。ごめんね。ここは？どういう構造のフロアだろう。ドーム状の施設？人がみんな、中心に向かって隅になってるようだ。
Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen? I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well. I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
This is a missionary, same as I was, taught the wrong things as I was. Oceanus. They have held off many would-be invaders.
You are ready to give a confession?
I am ready to hear one from you.
You are far from your post, Inquisitor. What brings you here? That woman sought only to destroy the foundations of peace and civility that my people sacrificed everything to build. The Inquisition was based on the need to cut the flesh from a rotting wound. It has many uses, but its purpose is to bring structure to the chaos that surrounds it. They are monuments to Woodica's greatest servants among my people. I hope to join them myself one day, but my work is not yet complete. We are in a sanctum holy to Woodica. There are others like it in service to the other gods. I come here often to pray for her counsel, and in this space I may be assured that she hears me. What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked? Something men can turn to in their darkest moments when their days seem only like bridges from one tragedy to the next. Our gods are all these things. We are in a sacred place within earshot of the gods themselves. This is not the time. You've been through much these past few months. You will return home and you will rest. When you feel you have recovered, you may rejoin us at the trials. The Inquisition is far from over, and I will have need of you. There are many who continue to spread the lies of the apostate. The Inquisition will not end until we have pronounced judgment on all of them. How did you find it? Another in a string of acts of petty defiance. For all her knowledge, she always preferred spite over reason. Then she should have obeyed. I ask one thing of all my followers. She was incapable. A waste of rare talent and intellect. What of your cohorts, then? They have followed you to their deaths. Is it loyalty that brings them here? Or is it, as my agents suggest, that they have no direction of their own? You worshipped Aethys, did you not?
Your spies are good. What gave me away? The cape?
Yet when your god needed you the most, you chose your country.
We were being invaded. Not by anyone who was acting like a god.
Then I should think your hometown gave you a hero's welcome when you returned.
They made cake. Hard to blame people for losing faith when it's the gods who are misbehaving.
The gods argue over how best to prevent Kith society from destroying itself. These disruptions would not be necessary were mortal instinct not so diseased. You built a weapon that delivered exactly as promised.
I served my goddess as you did yours.
Yet the other builders were slain. 11 of a dozen. Why not you? Were you somehow different? Redeemable in your god's sight?
Whatever desire I had to be redeemed in her eyes was weakness, purged by the Watcher's sight.
Or was it merely that your goddess wanted you dead as well, and your delusions of importance prevented you from seeing the obvious?
A whore's beguiling charms, nothing more. But the spell's broke now, Theos. The trial's over. I know friend from foe, and I've come here now to see a foe repaid.
You were able to destroy a god because another god wished it. Without her hand to guide you, you could not strike at a god any more than you could strike the sky. You are impotent, and not just from the pox. State your name and purpose, young acolyte.
My name belonged to the gods and my hand to their service. No more.
You serve none but yourself. Without contact with your order, you can have no higher purpose. Only the base concerns of the flesh. You have cast yourself from our ranks.
And I should have done it years before. I'd rather live in uncertainty than servitude.
And that uncertainty would lead you where it leads everyone. To doubt, to emptiness, to the many cruelties inspired by disbelief. You will have to forgive your Grandmaster for remaining skeptical of his initiate's choices. You are far from home, dwarf.
I knew my hunt would send me a long way from Masuk. It was a challenge I was glad to undertake for my village.
A journey, then? It must be of some import to take you so far and to last so long.
What's important is that I'll return soon. And when I do, I'll spend my time where it matters.
So it was worth it, then, to tell a dying beast of things it neither understood nor had memory of. You are here because you are lost. The gods cannot reach everyone, I'm afraid. May you fare better in your next lives. I gather you have had your soul awakened. Why else would you shadow my footsteps like some stray mongrel? You think I have something to offer you, but our business was concluded long ago. I answered your questions once. That your soul is not fit to accept the answers is of little concern to me. I lied to no one. Not to you, not to anyone. The gods are real. They are everything we need them to be, and the world is better for it. The heart of this country has skipped a beat. Nothing more. I have done far worse. I plunged the peaceful kingdom of Telosus into civil war. I slew the monarch of Desantio, whose people never knew hardship under his rule, and replaced him with a cruel despot who brought them to ruin. When plague arrived at the great city of Arborensis, I saw to it that the cure did not. They piled their dead outside the city in heaps that rose above their walls. That's where you are mistaken. There was a time, back when your soul was still a shapeless mist, when the world believed only in false gods. Thousands of them. Gods that told them to take slaves. Gods that told them to make war upon their neighbors and devour the slain. Gods that told them to burn their children alive and cover themselves in the ashes as a sign of their faith. But all that changed when they learned of the true gods. Our gods. All those misshapen, bestial instincts melted beneath the radiance of our gods' majesty. You could see it in their eyes. That dull emptiness replaced with the glimmer of a kindled spark. There is no false hope. Only hope for things that never come. Have you imagined this existence? The one the apostate would have created. We are not all so virtuous as she. Without our gods, the most wicked, the most tyrannical, they would take that power for themselves. But more than that, it would be a hollow existence. All mysteries forever unanswered. All purposes constructed from meaninglessness. No endings to bring closure. Only a wheel, turning without mercy, grinding our spirits to dust. For all my years, I have seen exactly what they are capable of. What the apostate asked was beyond any man. All I have seen, the millennia of experience. I will not be dissuaded from this course. This is the only way. We are all controlled by our own doubts. Better that we should be relieved of them. With your soul and thousands of others, I will see this world purged of its suffering. Hear me, Woodica. Your servant calls for aid. Croak 10!
今回はこの辺で、次回、最終回、